All right, on this problem, it's a really more about, do you understand how to do radicals into exponent form? So notice that I've got a radical here and I've got fractions here. So I've got to change either these fractions into a radical or this radical into fractions. I'm going to choose to change the radical into fractions. That's going to be easier. So here's how you do it. X cubed, the square root of x cubed is x to the 3/2, because whatever this exponent is goes up top. The 2 on the bottom just stands for this square root. So that's how you translate it into a fraction. So I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to simplify these and then answer the question here. And I think this is very difficult because the answer choices are just kind of all similar and you got to kind of pick and choose. All right, let's go through each one. This first one, number 1. X plus x to the 1/2. There's nothing I can do here because it's adding and exponents are different. So if I had like x plus x, that would be 2x. And I can do that because the exponents are the same. But honestly, for number 1, there's really nothing you can do. And so you can't, that doesn't equal this. This is x to the 3/2. So that's not what this is. You can kind of think of exponents and bases as the opposite. If you're adding, you got to multiply the top, but it doesn't work that way. So you got to have the same exponents there in order to add the 2 there. All right, for number 2, the rule is if you have this 1/2 cubed, you're going to multiply the 1/2 into 3 to get the new one. So 1/2 times 3 over 1, which is just 3, is 3/2. So number 2 is x to the 3/2. All right, so that one works. All right, this bottom one, same thing. We're going to add the exponent. So the rule is when you're multiplying with the same base, you're going to add the exponents. So 2 plus a negative 1/2 is really 2 minus a half, which is really 1 1/2, and then you change that to an improper fraction that gives you 3/2. So this number 3 is x to the 3/2 also. So that's a check mark. So it's not A, it's not B, it's got to be C, 2 and 3 only, and it can't be D because 1 doesn't work. This is a very tricky question because number 1 looks correct, but that can't be simplified anymore.